You'll have to excuse me. I'm out of breath and I'm sniffling a lot. I tried to do a thing called active track, where the drone sits on your silhouette and it automatically traces or follows you. And I tried to outrun it and I couldn't, because I'm getting old, well, out of shape. Embarrassing, but I might put a clip of it in this video just to show you what I was doing. Because a little self-deprecating humor, I guess, doesn't really kill anybody, but it makes my lungs feel like they're on fire. So I probably should start running a little bit more. Well, hello neighbors. I don't know how long some of you have been following me when it comes to like aerial photos, but it is exactly 3 years ago to the day that I got stuck while trying to go out to find a photo to shoot on a day very much like today, where it's a nice foggy day on Christmas. Except on that other day, it was more snowy, and I thought the photo was a little more aesthetically pleasing or nice. It was a much larger drone that I was toting around, so I had to put the drone in a truck to take it out to a location to go shoot. Then the truck got stuck, and then the tractor that pulled the truck got stuck, and then the tractor had to pull the other tractor so I could pull the truck out. Today's a lot different in that I got a smaller drone to shoot with, and I brought out my little handy dandy floor mat I can use for takeoff and landing so it doesn't hit these grass blades. They try to sell these takeoff mats at the store, and they probably overprice them. You can go to Menards and find a floor mat turned upside down and it's like $5. You know, it works just as well, if not better. So what we're going to try to do is replicate the photo from 3 years ago. The shot is of some cottonwoods out in the fog, out that way out there somewhere, and I'm hoping we'll be able to find it once we start looking. And the nice thing about this drone is it can fly farther, and it's a little bit more reliable. As far as reliability, when I mean that it comes back. That's what I mean when I say reliable. Unfortunately, it does not have the same camera quality as the other drone, but it's also probably 1/8 of the weight, or maybe even 1/10. This is super light in comparison. So you kind of have to do some bargaining and trading as far as what you want. You can get a longer, more dependable flight with a lesser quality photo, or vice versa. For the sake of today, I'm going to stick with the longer, more dependable flight. Also, this will ensure that I get back at a reasonable time, because the last time I did this 3 years ago, I got stuck for 5 or 6 hours. I missed all the Christmas festivities and all that jazz, and there's a price to pay with my spouse. She was a little disappointed in that. So this is a bit more insurance this way. And she's already upset because our 2-year-old's been having one of those phases where the only thing he needs and the only thing he'll take is mommy. Anyone else, it's a huge hissy fit. So that's stressing everybody out. And my biggest complaint so far is I've been running low on laundry. I don't know if you're like me, but there's always that 1 or 2 pair of underwear you'll avoid until the very, 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 very end. And that day happened to be today, where I had to use one of those pairs of underwears. And I didn't think it was so bad until I started walking. And as I started walking, the underwear was doing stuff between my legs that reminded me why I didn't wear that underwear up until the last resort. It probably would have been just as well to go commando. Anyway, we'll get some flights done, and we'll see how this goes. There we go.
Okay, folks, I'm going to take you on a little journey. do a little commentary instead of just relying solely on music, because I kind of hate when videos rely only on music to convey a story. Let's throw some music down, then let's start rolling. What you're seeing is me trying to find out where these cottonwood trees are. They were similar to the 3 years prior on Christmas. It was foggy, but the fog was not as dense as this year's fog. And so when I initially tried to go find these cottonwood trees, I got lost really quick. It did not take long. So I had to turn around, use the GPS to find my way home, and kind of use my sense of sound to hear where this drone was coming from. And it's kind of funny. Sound is tricky on a foggy day. It just carries a little different. Like something will sound closer than it really is because it's farther away. I'm not a physics guy. I can't explain why. That's just the impression I got. So I had to come back, find this little stream, which I knew would eventually get me there, and take kind of a long way around to follow the stream through this fork in the water that I was expecting, which we're seeing here. And then we roll up to these cottonwood trees. Now, this is the photo that was shot 3 years prior. I'll spare you some of the technical details as far as why the drone that shot this photo is better than the drone I'm using now. And it's mainly because if you have bigger and heavier equipment, it generally just shoots a nicer photo, and I'll spare you the details. I'll keep it I'll try to keep it in layman's terms. But that being said, the drone I'm flying today is still good. It's better than a lot of what's out there, I think, and I'm confident it would shoot fairly good photos. It shoots in a raw, uncompressed format, and you can do a lot of post-production with these photos to kind of make them neat. Now, the question I'm going to leave with you guys here is look at these last 5 photos. The first 2 is not really my favorites, but the last 3 is where I'm kind of up in the air. And my wife and I were kind of trying to decide which one was better. She likes the ones where the trees are not cut off from the top. She likes to see the top of the trees. And personally, I like the ones that are a little bit more chaotic and gnarly. So I'll number these photos 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you would do me a favor and tell me which ones are your favorites, I can show them to my wife and I can tell her I was right. Or you can tell me I was wrong and I will never show her. There they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your picks, and thanks for watching. Hit the like button and follow, and I'll try to do another one here soon if I get the time. All right, thanks everybody.